You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. She won the Australian Open. She lived the dream. But what if we told you that victory actually made the rest of her season harder? One match, one loss, and one name: Coco Gauff. Today, we reveal the unseen truth behind Madison Keys' brutal 2025 season, straight from her husband and coach's own words. This isn't just tennis news. This is the cost of success. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to USA Voice Tennis News, where we go beyond the scoreline, beyond trophies, and deep into the human reality of professional tennis. Today's story is complex, emotional, and surprisingly honest. It's about Madison Keys, defending Australian Open champion, top 10 WTA star, and one of the most respected players on tour. She achieved the ultimate dream in Melbourne 2025. But what followed was one of the hardest seasons of her career. And now, her husband and coach, Bjorn Fratangelo, has finally explained why. Australian Open 2025. The perfect start. Let's rewind. January 2025. Melbourne Park. Bright lights. Big expectations. Madison Keys arrived with confidence and left with history. She went 13-0 during the Australian swing. Dominant, focused, fearless. She lifted her first Grand Slam trophy and earned 2,000 WTA ranking points. For many players, this kind of breakthrough becomes a launchpad. For Keys, it became something else. Balance scale success brought pressure, not peace. After Melbourne, everything changed. Suddenly, more media interviews, more sponsor obligations, more expectations, more eyes watching every move. According to Bjorn Fratangelo, Madison Keys was prepared to win, but not prepared for what winning brings. Studio microphone. Bjorn Fratangelo speaks, raw and honest. During the WTA Finals in Riyadh, Bjorn gave an exclusive interview, and his words were revealing. He said, "I just don't think she was ready for how much it was going to be. All the off-court stuff, all the demands. It just tires you out after a while." That sentence says everything. Winning didn't energize her. Winning exhausted her. Tennis French Open. The Coco Gauff incident. Fast forward to Roland Garros 2025. Madison Keys was playing solid tennis. She reached the later rounds, confidence slowly rebuilding. Then came Coco Gauff an All-American showdown. High intensity, high pressure. Keys was close, agonizingly close, to the semifinals, but she lost. Collision, the match that changed the season. Bjorn Fratangelo didn't dodge the truth. He said, situationally playing that match with Coco, losing that one close, that kind of played into it. This wasn't just another loss. This was a momentum breaker, an emotional drain, a psychological hit. Bjorn added, it could have been 2 in a row, and that led to a little bit of a lull through the grass season. In simple terms, that match changed everything. Seedling grass season collapse. After Paris, Madison Keys entered the grass swing, but something was missing. Energy, sharpness, confidence. The hunger that defined her Australian Open run was gone. Bjorn described it as a lull. A quiet word for a loud struggle. This is elite tennis, where even a small mental dip can cost multiple matches. Brain the mental weight of being a champion. Here's a truth fans rarely consider. Winning a Grand Slam doesn't reduce pressure. It multiplies it. Every opponent now plays you harder. Every loss feels heavier. Every mistake gets magnified. Madison Keys didn't lose form overnight. She was mentally overloaded. Stadium WTA Finals. Another setback. Despite the struggles, Keys still qualified for the WTA Finals in Riyadh. That alone shows her level. But the results were tough. Lost to Iga Swiatek. Lost to Amanda Anisimova. 2 losses. No wins. And yet, Bjorn remained calm. He said, it's a long year. You have to take it in stride. Speaking head, Winning Australian Open didn't change my life. Ahead of the 2026 Australian Open, Madison Keys spoke to Tennis Gazette. Her words surprised many. She said, "Everyone asks if winning changed my life. I don't think it really did. Think about that. First Grand Slam. Global recognition." Yet she continued, "It's a huge accomplishment. But I'm a bit different from other first-time winners." She referenced how recent champions were teenagers, qualifiers, or unexpected winners. Keys. She's a veteran, she's been through injuries, comebacks, expectations. Winning didn't transform her identity. It simply added another layer. Chart-decreasing ranking pressure heading into 2026. Now comes reality. Madison Keys enters Australian Open 2026 under pressure. Why? She's defending 2,000 ranking points. Currently ranked world number 9. A poor run in Melbourne could cause a drop. She already played the Brisbane International, losing in the quarterfinals to Aryna Sabalenka, the eventual champion. Next stop, Adelaide International 1. Round of 16 match upcoming. Everything counts now. Broken heart Coco Gauff. Not the enemy, but the turning point. Let's be clear, Coco Gauff didn't cause Madison Keys struggles. But that Roland Garros match became a symbolic turning point. It represented missed opportunity, emotional fatigue, timing gone wrong. In elite sports, sometimes it's not about talent, it's about timing and mental load. Glowing star respect between two American stars. There is no rivalry drama here. Keys and Gauff share mutual respect. Different stages of career. Different pressures. Coco is rising. Keys is carrying experience. Two paths crossing. With very different consequences. Crystal ball, what happens next? Madison Keys stands at an interesting point. She has a Grand Slam trophy. A supportive husband/coach. Experience few players possess. The question is not talent. The question is, right arrow, can she reset mentally? Right arrow, can she manage expectations? Right arrow, can she turn pain into fuel? This story matters because it reminds us that athletes are human. Winning doesn't solve everything. Sometimes, it reveals new challenges. Madison Keys didn't fail in 2025, she survived it. And sometimes, that's the hardest victory of all. If you enjoyed this deep dive tennis story, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment below. Backhand index pointing down. Backhand index pointing right. Do you think winning a Grand Slam makes life harder for players? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.